Hey, and welcome to California lockdown. I thought I'd do something a little different today. Just sitting in my vehicle across the street from Atascadero State Hospital, where I used to work. I've been retired from there for six months, give or take 6 or 7 months, and it just feels really good to not be here working at a state hospital. I'm here in front videotaping. You're not really supposed to be videotaping, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm no longer working there. And I retired out after 20 years in there. And I just wanted to do something a little different than normal studio thing. The California lockdown, we're on day 55, I believe, or 54, whatever. Everybody's losing track of the days. The people who are sitting at home collecting a check the days are going by very, very nicely. If you're not collecting a check and you're laid off or your business is closed and probably failing, it's a different story. And that's what I'm here to talk about. This has to end. This lockdown has to end for the economic survivability of this nation. This is important. Now, for you people that are scared, it's okay to be scared, and that's fine. There's this virus is real, no doubt. People are dying right now. We have about right around 80,000 deaths nationwide in a nation of 280 million people. If you look at the numbers, you'll see that people die of things every day. We have approximately 2.6, 2.7 million people die every year of all kinds of things. So I'm not belittling that. I'm not trying to minimize the 80,000 deaths, but put it in perspective, okay? Put it all in perspective. I'm going to give you a little bit of a look around here at the hospital. Excuse me because I'm using my phone right now. So this is Atascadero State Hospital. This is a psychiatric facility, about 1,200 patients typically, around 2,000 employees. That white tent thing behind that police car there is, and they do have their own police force here, by the way, that is the screening center to go inside, and that's the entrance. That's all marked off right now. And most people have already gone inside for work for today. I'm just dropping off some food for somebody, some poor soul that has to work in here. And I just thought, hey, why not? Just give you a little different view today. And so, yeah, I was there. I worked there for 20 years. 20 years, and it wasn't fun. They're all men. They're all felons. All the patients in there have committed some type of violent felony, and most of them have long violent histories, and most of them have had years and years of prison. Although some are just sent in as incompetent to stand trial. They're found competent and sent back to trial, and their trial resumes. But the majority of them are felons, violent people, and they've hurt many of my staff over the 20 years that I was in there, and coworkers. I've seen coworkers just with horrible injuries and were never to return. And it's kind of the dirty little secret of the hospital, and so I'm here to talk about that. It's not pleasant. It's definitely not pleasant. But it happens, and many staff, many lawsuits, many workman's comp cases totaling, hundreds of millions of dollars over the decades. This place has been here since 1956. So it's got some history. But mainly I want to talk about this lockdown, and that's the thing that's really on my mind as like so many other people. It's just it's a tragedy. It's a travesty. It's a tragedy. It's all of that. We cannot continue on this pace of economic ruin. We can't. We simply can't. We can't keep going on this. If you're staying at home, like I said, collecting a check, and I'm sure you're quite comfortable. Maybe you're homeschooling your kids for the first time. We did it. We homeschooled all our kids. And it doesn't seem so crazy now, does it? Yeah, I notice people have stopped their rhetoric against all the homeschoolers. That Yeah, not so crazy. I've seen a lot of coworkers that I used to work with. In fact, I've seen a couple who were injured on the job and have returned to work. Not all of them returned to work. So I am totally against this lockdown. It has to end, and it has to end now. It's got to stop. This and I'm calling this a tyranny because it is. It's a tyranny. This isn't right. What they're doing. The governor, the legislators, all the rest of these politicians, they're still collecting a paycheck like so many other state and federal workers. Things that you have a different perspective when you're not collecting a check and you're not getting any unemployment. I know a couple people who are unable to get their unemployment because the system's been down or for whatever reason, and their business is going under, and there's no hope or help. And this is awful, and it's got to end, and it's got to stop. And I'm angry. Okay, I'm angry, and a lot of people are angry, and we're fed up with this. We're tired of it. It's got to stop. How do we stop it? Well, I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Pass this around. Look at the numbers. All you have to do is look at the numbers, and you can see that this is blown out of proportion. Now that the data has come in, they say, we want to look at science. Well, look at science. Look at the numbers. This isn't justified anymore. We have to open up businesses. We can open them up safely. I think most people are more than willing to wear a mask at work for a while. But this has got to stop.